Hello, guys, and welcome to Dil Se United, your one stop for Manchester United news and football news in general. It's been a tough couple of days for us as United fans. Losing that final wasn't just about missing out on silverware, it felt like we lost a little bit of hope too. A win could have changed the mood around the club, shown potential signings, and that something special is building here, would have shown that. But here we are again. Uh, People say अब तो आदत हो गई होगी यार यहाँ पे रहते हो अब तो maybe, but this loss is a bit harder. And I think I speak for all United fans when I say this. Uh, you know, we've been riding this emotional roller coaster for all these years, more than 10 years now. Uh, it hurts, yeah. It definitely hurts. But let's move past the final for a moment because there's a lot happening at Manchester United right now. Players are on their way out, speculation around the manager, transfer rumors flying in and out. So, what I'll do is I'll break down some of the recent things that Manchester United fans should have a look or should watch out for in the next days that can transform our way of approaching things and which will help us in getting a better season next year. So, firstly, this summer we are going to see another major shift in our squad. Players like Johnny Evans, Casemiro, Ericsson are all likely to head out, and that's just the start. Now it's just about selling players because to get good players, we have to let our players out too because of the financial fair play. Um, Now every spending has to count. No more panic buys, no more expensive flops can be afforded. This Ruben Amorim, he's likely to stay. The board has confirmed that he will be staying for another season. They have shown their trust on Amorim. Needs to step up now. He must be clear. Are we buying a tight, focused squad because only domestic competitions are there next season? We don't have Europe, or do we aim for depth and rotation from the start as well, because the Premier League is very tight in scheduling and you need a proper depth if you are going to achieve anything in the Premier League or domestic competitions, because we will be having midweek matches as well, so 2 to 3 days to prepare for a game might get tense in the latter part of the season. So raha transfers the strategy. Now the players going out, there are few players, important players that could be going out. Like the prime example is Garnacho, Alejandro Garnacho, who in my opinion should stay at this club. He looked devastated not to start in the final, and that kind of frustration can sometimes lead players to look elsewhere also. Then there's Bruno. He's priceless to us. He has said that no matter what the offer, as long as the club doesn't tell me that it's time to go, he won't go. So Al Hilal Vogera is just rumors flying around. He's our captain and he needs to be there. We need to build a squad around him. Looking ahead, there are three positions we absolutely need to invest in. A proper box-to-box midfielder who can give us that stability, who can give our defense that kind of stability, because Casemiro is not going to be there anymore. Uh, the next is a backup goalkeeper. We need that as well for sure, who can actually compete with Onana, can give him a scare that even one mistake can cost him a place in the 11. Lastly, I feel that we need a striker because lack of goals, lack of creativity in the box is harming us, as we saw in the final as well. Itne chances bane, but no one to convert it. So we need a reliable goal scorer leading the line. But defensively, injuries have hurt us, I believe. So not many signings would be required, because when our players are fit. So Martinez, Maguire, Lenny Oro, Matthijs de Ligt, we have a solid defense, I believe, along with the likes of Mazraoui, Borbu, Dalo at fullbacks. So I don't believe that we need a centre back for now. These three will be the priority signings for me in the market. As for the players coming in, we have Matthijs Cunha from Wolves, which is a closed deal. But वही है, यूनाइटेड के लिए closed deal is never a done deal. So as long as वो हेयर इनको नहीं आता है रोमानो भैया से, तब तक हम नहीं बांध सकते हो. He's a promising player, has Premier League experience, which is a much needed thing for players playing for Manchester United, especially. Now, coming to another problem with our club, which has been a recurring problem every single season. Attitude we need to instill so that the recurring problems doesn't happen again is the attitude. That first half in the final, some players just weren't fighting for the match. That has to change immediately. If you're not willing to give it all on the pitch, at training, even off the field, you're not willing to align yourself with the manager's needs, then you need to leave. Even our in-form loonies that are Anthony, Rashford, and Sancho. Sancho, I wouldn't call in-form actually, but for these three as well, if you're not willing to put the manager and the club first, then no matter how good you are, how good a form you're having, you're not welcome to play for Manchester United. As simple as that. The board needs to be ruthless in this case. Just like the top clubs, go out, identify players you actually want. No panic buys, yeah, no panic buys now. बहुत हो गया. We have had our fair share of panic buys, I believe. तो वो तो बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए. We need players that want to play for this club, have the aggression, have the ambition to do well, to improve themselves as well. So this summer is going to be massive for our club again. बहुत सारे summer transfer windows गए हैं. We have never felt satisfied, fully satisfied with our signings and the players leaving the club. So I believe Amorim does bring a change to that. Like, we actually deserve to be at the top, guys. Manchester United needs to be at the top, and for that, things need to change, and I hope it changes really soon. So again, can't be really optimistic for now. We have to see, बोलते हैं ना, actions speak louder than words. So अब वही आ गया है कि actions हमें देखने पड़ेंगे. हमारे words have taken the club so far, but we need a definite and aggressive change in the mindset and the functioning of the club. So again, hoping for the best, and that is all for now. Keep watching Dil Se United for all your Manchester United updates and football updates in general. If you like the video, do give it a share to your friend and subscribe my channel to show your support.